say this out loud, but there are times when I wonder what it might be like to be straight. What it might be like to kiss her lips, making my way down, caressing her breast, my tongue swirling around her belly button until I reach the treasure box and just fucking go to town. I would eat that pussy like a dieting fat kid eating a cupcake. Suck that coochie like a vampire feasting on blood for the first time. Become a vampussy, swallow all the juices. It's the only way to stay alive. I would pound that pussy like a jackhammer breaking concrete. But you know I'm allergic, right? If I even have one drop of pussy touch my skin, my body will go into a state of shock. I could die. But there are times when I wish I were actually straight because love would be so much easier. When I see someone I'm attracted to, I wouldn't have to wonder if they play for my team or yours because I want to hold my lover's hand on the park bench, read the newspaper with his head on my thigh, smile as he kisses me in my favorite dive bar, but I was born into this straitjacket of oppression without being admitted to the psych ward. It's all I've ever known, and these padded walls are maddening. Being your token gay has really taken a toll on my patience, and standing in JCPenney while you try on 20 dresses causes my knees to buckle, because public spaces cause me to constantly manage how I speak, how I gesture, how I walk around the room wondering, is he looking at me? Is he looking at me? Is he looking at me? Because the closet is full of zombies I already fought, and now that I am out, I'm expected to limp wrist, to sachet, to fashion, and straight people don't have to rapid fire all this bullshit rattling around my head now. I am a proud homosexual. Yeah! I have been Grand Marshal of my town's Pride Parade 6 years running. I lead the procession of pretty boys in pixie wings in perfect perpetual motion while perspiring purple pawns prance in a pattern progressing towards the public, partying their patriarchal pansy pussy in the direction of progress. I have sucked so much cock. Sylvia Plath would scribe a sonnet about all the ways I suction sperm to my stomach, slurping the white stream of sensual sex between two consenting adults who happen to be men, and yet there are times when I crave to be straight. Fuck, I would settle for bisexual. Then I could at least have the opportunity to pass as something other than a queen. This is a betrayal unlike any other. Judas ain't got nothing on me. I have kissed myself to death, crucified my own self-worth on a cross of internalized homophobia, watched as the pillars of my beliefs crumble to the ground as salt. I am a two-headed dragon that has been battling itself for 1,000 years. There is no winner here, only destruction as I set the plains on fire and crush everything I once loved. This is like getting gay married, then gay divorced, like a self-inflicted hate crime, like a constant free fall through a thunderstorm you created.